More developments today on that Ottawa church that's at the center of an eviction controversy. The case is in court today, and CTV's Glenn McGregor joins us now following the latest. Glenn, good afternoon. Good to see you. So what's happening in the courts today?
Well, today there was an attempt by the landlord that owns the building, this deconsecrated Catholic church called St. Bridget's, right in Ottawa's Byward Market area on the cusp of Lower Town. They had an agreement to sell the church to an organization called the United People of Canada. This group claims that they are not affiliated with the Freedom Convoy, but many of the people who are involved with it seem to have very close links, and people in the community feel very strongly that this is essentially, if they were allowed to buy this property, would have a toehold in permanent toehold in downtown Ottawa that would be disruptive and negative effects on Ottawa's community as a whole. They had been renting the property until they could, such a time as, complete the transaction to buy it. But the landlord says they didn't pay the rent, and also that they did not make the deposits necessary to buy this property for the price of just under $6 million. So the landlord said, "We want you out." And this group said, "No, we're complying with the lease agreement and we're not leaving." And today, the landlord had to go to court to try and get something called a writ of possession to effectively legally start that eviction process. But Tupac, this group, and the leader of the group, was self-representing him, or his organization today, saying that they need more time to prepare for this hearing. The judge agreed and is going to give them more time. But it's clear that the landlord really wants them out. Let's hear from the lawyer for the landlord what he had to say, his reasons for trying to get them evicted.
By the 19th of September, in fact, there will be two crystallized bases by which the landlord can move for writs of possession. One is failure to pay the rent, which crystallized on the 17th of August, in our opinion. And the second one, which will crystallize on the 10th of September, is the fact that will be the 30-day waiting period after the termination of the agreement of purchase and sale, by which they will be required to vacate.
So vacating not until September 19th or even later, depending on what the court decides. But a lot of people in Lower Town, in this community, Akshay, very eager to see this group leave.
Glenn, the other question really is, you did give a price, $6 million. One would wonder, what about the funding? If they want to purchase this church, where is this sort of money really coming from?
Yeah, this group claimed to have a financial backer in London, Ontario, who was helping them arrange financing, but they were required under the terms of purchase, and our Mackenzie Gray, one of our producers in the Bureau, was able to get the document showing this, that they had to make payments of a total of $100,000, and they failed to do that. They just couldn't apparently come up with the money. So the question is, do they even have enough money to buy this property? Right. It's a big piece of land in downtown Ottawa, a valuable piece of property. It looks like they don't. So now we're going to wait for a little longer to see if the eviction actually happens on the 19th.
Okay, CTV's Glenn.
Claims that they are not affiliated with the Freedom Convoy, but many of the people who are involved with it seem to have are not affiliated with the Freedom Convoy, but many of the people who are United People of
All right, I'm right here. Just telling everybody. Okay, so right there in front of him, you see the hat? The guy in the hat? That is Chad. Chad is missing right now. This is your news story. That is Chad in the hat. Any info you have of him, please contact me. tarnish67@gmail.com, or contact your local police, because there is a missing persons on him. Thank you.